What's up, everybody? Welcome back with our final segment of this week for YGOU University. I just want to thank you guys for staying tuned, watching, staying classy, etc. I'd like to introduce my co-hosts,
Alex,
Jeremy,
and Bryce.
And I've said it before. If you enjoy our content, please like, share, subscribe, tell your friends about us. And if you want to go to patreon.com, check out our sweet tiers. You can go to YGOU University at Patreon and maybe give us a topic. That'd be nice. We'd really appreciate it. But speaking of topics, Bryce.
Yeah.
Your segment. It is here this week.
It's my segment now?
Well,
you invented the segment.
I invented it. All right.
You did invent the segment. I can still talk and do the business.
You're the
fine.
ref.
But I am the ref. I do score based on style, budget, and lameness.
Keep your own scale too.
Yeah. So this is our second segment this week of our deck building challenge. Last week, if you saw it, it was a Light and Darkness Dragon, where our card was Light and Darkness Dragon, and everyone tried to make a deck, their coolest deck, sweetest deck. Didn't talk to each other beforehand. Trying to make the best deck we could, or the funnest, or whatever you want to do with Light and Darkness Dragon. And I thought we had a great time. And then this week, our friend Kevin, may he rest in peace, recommended that we do a Necroface instead of Light and Darkness Dragon this week. So that's what we did. So we're going to start off with Alex's decks first.
Oh, yeah. My Necroface deck has a pretty interesting win condition. There's an infinite combo you could do with 2 Primal Seeds, a burn card, and one of the Banishers. I play Banisher of Light and Banisher of Radiance. So Primal Seed says if you have Blackluster Soldier or Chaos Emperor Dragon on the field, you can add 2 banish cards back to your hand. So the goal is to loop Primal Seed for Primal Seed and the burn card.
Okay.
And so all you have to do is get a card that banishes all your cards so that works. I've got the 3 banishers, so 6 total, and then the Blackluster Soldier and the Chaos Emperor. And then I went with, because you have to play 40 cards, you can't just play 10 cards.
Yeah.
I filled my deck with danger cards because they draw cards. And there's and so I played a Danger Thunder Dragon deck.
Okay.
So if you open Banisher of Radiance without Primal Seed, you can do sweet combos because Dangers still work under those conditions because it just says discard the stuff.
And you can discard a Thunder Dragon.
Yeah, and it would go to the banish pile and get its effect.
Oh.
So you have sweet payoffs there too.
Okay.
And it's a cool synergy. Sometimes they just die when you have the setup.
So what's your Necroface combo?
My Necroface combo is hopefully, you draw a Necroface because you only have 1 gold Sark. But you can do, I play the Aloof Lupine, which is a wolf, and it says when you summon it, or it might just be you activate it while it's on the field, you banish a card from your hand and then banish a card with the same type from your deck. So you can use that with Thunder Dragon cards to get 2 effects off of it. But you could do banish Necroface from your hand to banish another Necroface from your deck, and then they both
10?
trigger. Yeah. And then you could be like, let's see what happens, bro.
you can get sweet Thunder Dragon plays. You can set up your Primal Seed combo. That actually sounds like really cool.
Yeah.
Legit.
That's sick.
Okay, cool.
When it's normal summon.
Yeah.
Thank you, producer. Yeah, that seems like a really sweet normal summon.
Yeah, if you pull off that one when you summon your little wolf, banish 2 Necroface, you're probably hitting some Thunder Dragons. You're getting somewhere.
One key thing to note about my side deck is I side Soul Absorption, which is when your card gets banished, you gain 500 life points. And sometimes in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh, the timer's ticking. You just side those bad boys in, and then you're up 2K doing random nonsense.
If you pull off the Loopin Necroface combo,
5,000 life points.
No, it's per person.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
banish 10,
Oh my
banish,
God,
so it's
10,000
20.
life
You gain 10,000 life points.
I actually played Soul Absorption in Ritual Beast.
Oh
So
my God.
nasty.
It was
So
in
much
the
fun.
set. It came in the set
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
I remember that.
That's gross.
Yeah, and then again, my decks aren't budget because I play an extra deck. Yeah, I just built the Thunder Dragon, the Thunder Dragon combo extra deck, where you get to summon some dragons. You know,
I feel like I need to change one of the scoring subjects because you guys have the power of dueling books. So like,
Yeah.
I can just make anything.
Yeah.
y'all are just gonna make whatever. I don't know. We'll run it with it this week. I guess we'll see what's up.
I think it's worth the loss in points to get to put the danger cards in your deck. Yeah, I thought it was a cool deck.
I think
Yeah.
your deck's sick.
I like it. I like the Thunder
You have-
Dragon, Danger, Banish your stuff, Infinite Burn. Yeah.
Did you play your deck at all?
Yes, one game.
And you went the fuck off.
I drew 3 banishers in my 50-card deck.
You just discarded.
And,
That's
you know,
fine.
it was pretty okay because I was playing against Salad Boys and I made a Colossus and, you know, I had a Banisher Radiance. So it was a little difficult for him to do what he wanted to do.
So you won?
No.
Oh. I was like, Banisher plus Colossus, you had to get it.
Yeah.
Oh.
My hand wasn't that good. It's because yeah.
Oh.
It's the downside of playing so many FTK enablers.
I took a peek at your screen or your deck, Bryce. Oh.
It's weird.
So
Yeah.
if I was involved in the deck building challenge, I would be maining Soul Absorptions because
Hell yeah.
I know that if we were playing against each other, like
It would be
you
the
guys
sauce.
would be it would be the sauce, right? Right.
For the mirror
Um,
match? Oh, that should be the category. Who wins the mirror match?
You decide chain destruction for the mirror match because then they play their Necroface and you're like, send the other one to the graveyard and then they can't infinite. They can't go infinite.
But I
in
mean, if
their
you guys
deck.
are playing 4 Necrofaces and someone's got a Soul Absorption out, like that's a lot of life.
Yeah.
Because not only can your Necroface hit your other Necroface,
But it can hit one of their 2 Necrofaces.
and then it chains and you hit all.
It's
That's
like
a lot.
And if
1,000
you're
life
playing
points
Thunder
a game.
Dragons and they aren't, they're going to get messed up.
All right, Alex. Yeah, I like your deck. I think I've given you some solid scoring.
Scholard.
Okay.
What are your thoughts over there, Jeremy, about Alex's deck?
That's sick.
Yeah.
That's like super cool concept, and it could actually work like really well. Like if you don't get your cool condition, you're still playing Chaos Thunder Dragon, so like you
That's
still
my-
can win
That's
Yeah, you
usually
still have
my
a good time.
approach to these challenges is
Like-
take a meta deck and
and just put some cool stuff in
figure
it.
out how to make the thing work.
All right, Bryce. Senor Madman, why don't you dive us into this wonky looking deck? I don't. This is a very interesting looking deck.
Yeah, I made an FTK deck.
I can tell.
Shocker.
I see some bamboo combos and I see some soul
Yeah,
releases. So
so-
that's only degenerate.
So I'll tell you right now, I played this deck one match against. I don't remember what he's playing, but I have it saved. We'll link it down low if anyone wants to watch it. But yeah, I 2-0'd him. I went first. He hand trapped me. He didn't kill me, and then I killed him next turn.
Dang,
It
your
was
deck
pre-
sounds
it was
consistent.
pretty.
You kill them with sparks too.
I like
I
that
got
you're.
pretty lucky.
They have to
on-
watch. They have
Hell
to
yeah.
watch for
Yeah, I was
a
gonna
while.
say, I
while
was
you
like, I like
sparks
that
them
it's
to death.
sparks.
So yeah, I purposely put Sparks as my burn card because it does the least amount of damage.
You're gonna sit here and watch me kill you.
Yeah, when I was playing the dude, he's just like, I told him that, yeah, you're gonna die. I can do this infinite times. He just didn't believe me, so I was like, fuck, I should have done.
Should've played Ukazi.
I think Poison of the Old Man might be the best choice,
You can
Yeah.
infinite
considering
life.
time,
Yeah,
because
he gained 12.
yeah,
But yeah,
in turn one,
BM
but-
Sparks.
yeah, yeah.
All right, so the concept of my deck is a Primal Seed combo deck, and we went over what Primal Seed does when Alex was talking about it. So yeah, you can loop it, but I chose a different way to banish them to loop it, which was with Soul Release. So the end combo you want to get to is having BLS on the field, and then you have 2 Primal Seeds, Soul Release, and then Sparks. Or you have to have 2 Soul. You have to have both Soul Release. I don't remember actually. Fuck.
Seems like you need one to banish
'cause
the
you
3.
can do-
Yeah, I
you do
think
one
you have-
soul release, to banish the 2, and then Primal Seed.
You have to have 2 soul release because you have to have the first soul
Oh.
release banish the second one, so you can go infinite.
Okay,
so
that
you
makes
have to
sense.
have. So I might, in hindsight, play 3 soul release, but so the rest of my deck is like draw cards and summoning a soul, which is how I perform the combo. So I play Armageddon Knight for Malicious, and then I play I don't remember what it's called, but it's like
Hero Kid? Oh, the
the-
Butter Spy?
the Butter Spy. Yeah, I play the Butter Spy, which is when you normal summon a warrior, you can special summon it from your hand. And then I have Neo Space Connector and Aqua Dolphin, and then I have some Elemental Hero Vion. So it's just like the warrior engine to try to summon a soul. And then from there, using a soul to add BLS to my hand. And a soul says you can't use the monster's effect, but you can still summon BLS, which is really cool. And so with the a soul combo, depending on like what I draw, you can either make Curious, Saryuja, or both. And usually what I'm sending with Curious is Necroface, so that you can banish it with the BLS and then banish 5 cards. Or Saryuja to like mill for cards. And then I'm playing the bamboo stuff, so I can send it off the sold and get the draw 2. And then what's really cool about this deck is I play Pot of Desires, and it's really weird because like to get to your combo pieces, you just have to get a bunch of stuff banished, and Primal Seed can even add face down banish cards to your hand.
I did not know that.
Because it can
Yeah.
add any
It
card.
doesn't add anything, so like Pot of Desires is randomly like a ramp card because it just banishes a 4th of your deck.
You just go through 12 cards.
Yeah, you just go through 12 cards. So when you're just trying to like banish all your pieces for the most part. Oh, yeah, and then my favorite card that I included in this deck is 3 Left Arm Offering. Because what it does is it banishes your whole hand to find any normal spell in your deck. But when you want to just banish all your cards anyways, it's like fine. And if you draw multiples, it's fine too. You don't care because you're just banishing your whole hand. So you just banish your whole hand, and then you add Primal Seed, and then Primal Seed will add you. If you don't have the combo already, you just keep adding Pot of Greeds, which is the golden bamboo shoot. So like until you can dig to find it. And I didn't think it was going to be as consistent as it was, but it was like surprisingly consistent if you get to a sold. So it was pretty sick.
Yeah. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but
What?
Isolde says for the rest of the turn you can't normal summon special summon monsters with that name nor activate their
Yep.
monster
You can't
effects.
summon it
Nope.
either?
Yeah.
No.
All right, my deck sucks.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, no.
Um,
No.
how expensive is this deck?
Actually, I think it's pretty. Besides like the left arm offerings, it's pretty cheap.
Okay.
Well,
I think the only way to remedy it is you just got to max out on the activators, the BLS and the
Just
Chaos
open
Emperor Dragon.
BLS?
yeah,
Right.
I
Yeah.
guess I just have to play more BLS. Yeah, but that was part of the consistency. It was just adding BLS.
Okay.
Or you
Yeah.
could just play like the Wabaku kind of cards, 1 day a piece, and you could be like, Isolde, add it, set this, go, try not to die.
That would work too. Oh, I should play 1 day of peace anyways, but
Yeah.
you know. Oh wait, no, I shouldn't. Got my sparks. I can't kill him. But sorry y'all.
You
My
can do
deck
damage
doesn't
again on when
work.
it comes back to your turn. But
Huh?
You can do damage again when it comes back to your turn. You just play 1 day
Yeah.
apiece and then be like, go.
And you could like loop 1 day a piece too, kind of
Mhm.
with
Yeah.
Primal Suit. I
Mhm.
don't know. That'd be funny.
Turn it into
Kill me, I dare you.
and then just build it with it. You can add
Eventually.
all your banished Exodia pieces with Primal Seed that you banished off Desires. Honestly, I think that's the coolest thing is you just banish a bunch of stuff and you add it with Primal Seed.
I didn't
Yeah.
think about how Primal Seed was worded with that.
Mhm.
It's
I
sick.
took Desires
Yeah.
out of my deck, so I'm like, well, I'm gonna lose my combo pieces.
But you just add them.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Well, I guess I can give you my scoring.
My deck's slightly less consistent because you can't add BLS,
Slightly.
but I just have to draw BLS. It's not a big deal.
All right. So I'll start with lameness. You both get 10, obviously. Like your decks are extremely lame because you're just trying to infinitely burn, and like you're playing like an actual tier list like deck, and,
That
like,
can definitely burn randomly.
and you intentionally are styling on your opponent
With the sparks.
Yeah.
with sparks.
Yeah.
So I guess I can bump up your style a little bit. I guess. I give you both 10 for lameness because you're both doing what the deck needs to do. As for budget, Bryce obviously wins the category because he has like no extra deck and he didn't build a side
No
deck.
side deck.
and
I wasn't actually.
He doesn't play danger.
I wasn't actually trying to play around the budget because I just built the deck and I was like, well, this is all I need for the extra deck.
That's
I
it.
I can remember. I forgot about nightmare cards, so I was just like, oh, I'll just play it like this, and then I didn't remake it. So.
I don't know. I'd give Bryce like a 10 for budget. I'd give Alex a soft 4.
Just don't include that category though in your results for best deck.
And then for style, I like that Bryce is killing with sparks, but the cool combo he explained to us does not work. So
Oh no!
I'm gonna have to
I
give
feel
him.
so bad.
No, it's
I
fine.
should've just waited
It's so
till
fine.
after.
I would give you a 7. I wanted to give you a 6, but
It can
Sparks
still
bumped it
work.
up to 7.
It can
Your deck can
still
still work. And Alex, he gets a 9 because he's playing like 3 decks combined into one. And Alex just crushes this this segment every week. Though you do beat him severely in the budget category, in my opinion, I think Alex's deck is way cooler. But I do like that you're killing with sparks.
Points were legit styling on him.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
That's pretty cool.
What about you, Jeremy?
I gave my scale of lame was either lame or not lame. I didn't do a number 'cause I didn't think about that. So I gave them both not lame because they're really interesting
Hot
concepts.
takes?
Yeah, I thought they were cool. I thought they were creative. So I was just I don't think they're lame. Bryce gets an 8 for budget because again, like you said, like left arm's the only thing that's even worth anything in that deck for the most part. So pretty budget friendly. Alex got a 0 for budget because you play Thunder Dragon and Dangers. Get out. You don't know.
You meta whore.
You're
I
lucky
should have
you
just did 2 Colossuses, but I put the 3rd one in.
Your budget is a sad face. There.
Dang.
That's all you get.
Unattainable.
Alex got a 10 for style because I don't know. I'm a personal sucker for Thunder Dragons, and they're just cool because like Michael said, it's just like a bunch of cool different engines that all work independently regardless.
Yeah, I think the Banisher idea is sick.
Yeah, that was super cool.
I was like, how do I get this combo to work? Banisher Radiance.
Banisher, everything's gone.
Okay.
Bye.
Just 3 of this?
No,
there's
6 of
another
them. Bryce had really high style until you had me until we realized
so
this all doesn't
sorry.
work. So you were like a 9 or a 10, but it brought down to a 6 because it doesn't function properly. But it's still cool.
works.
You got back up with the sparks because the BM is just I love it. So technically, if you combine the scores, you still win with a 14 because Alex only got a 10 because it's a $1 billion deck. So
Fair.
But
yeah.
budget doesn't matter. This creativity.
Agreed.
I
So
won't put danger cards in my deck. This week, guys, okay.
Nah, do whatever you feel.
Okay. I will.
So
then.
Alex,
They're cool cards.
they are.
Like, why wouldn't you?
Alex still wins because his deck works. So
I didn't realize. I never read his old.
I know.
Because when you said it, I was like, I played Gokis.
Yeah.
And I remember that sometimes you can't play the fat one because you had it to your hand.
yeah, I played it too, but I was like, you had me because it was cool. I was like, yeah, this is sick. And they're like, oh, never mind. Kalima. But yeah.
I thought I had a major breakthrough.
I know. And
Oh
like,
my
you
God,
were
guys,
you
I
were
was,
so
like, sick.
confident about it. I was like, this is so cool.
I
You had me.
I was like, oh my god, it worked too. I played one game. I was like,
Wait, you put it on a dueling book, and they're like, yeah, sure, dude.
That's why we need Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro to
Yeah.
test these decks. 'cause
going back to
then you
the
can't-
first topic, it doesn't. The cards don't work. You just have to do it. So that just means sometimes you're unintentionally cheating.
I remember I
If
did
you
that-
believe it hard enough,
I
they'll
did that with
believe
the
it.
Archfiend link, which is it has
Yes.
a weird trigger, but I thought you could just activate it over and over again because I misread it. So I was just like playing online with DDDs, like, holy shit, I'm gonna build this deck. It's so broken, but it has. You can't even activate the guy.
It doesn't. It was just generic Link because DDD doesn't have one yet.
So now we've gone through our 2 decks. Do you guys have any ideas for your own Necroface decks if you were to make one?
How would you combat our Primal Seed decks?
Main deck Hanawata.
I would main. I would main soul absorptions.
That's good.
I
You would outpace us
I'd
in
win.
damage.
I just keep gaining life, and then hopefully I don't know, I have a monster or something. I don't know, like I summon my Necroface and put everything back, and my Necroface just beats you down. That's
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. If when we were talking about the soul absorptions, like in the mirror, it would definitely become about who could play the longest.
Yeah.
Instead, and then. So that's why I was saying you need chain destruction, because then you can make it so that it can't go infinite with their Necroface.
Mm-hmm. I probably would have done
Or
like
the Primal
some.
Seed? Or
No.
Either way, because
Well, if you have both of them banished and you
'cause
can't
if we're-
recur them,
'cause
you-
if we're-
or, well,
because if it's if the life points go to like say
a billion.
past the reasonable damage threshold, I would say it would become about winning with cards, like just how many cards you have. And so if you did chain destruction on their Necroface, then they can't put their banish pile back in their deck
Mm-hmm.
the second time. They can only do it once. So then 60 turn game, you get through it. It's
Like-
fine.
Yeah, that game could literally just go infinite. 'Cause you're just like cycling all your resources, gaining life every turn. Just like,
I'd say this was a successful deck challenge. I kind of wish we'd have brainstormed maybe some like next week ideas, but I guess we'll conversate that with ourselves, and it'll be a mystery for next time.
Because I know you were talking about Horus. I thought that could have been a cool
Yeah, I
one,
think that could
but-
be a really cool one. And you have to play 4, 6, and 8. You can't just play 6 and 8.
The whole
You
team.
have to play the whole team. But I don't know. We'll conversate it amongst ourselves. And obviously we'll let you, the viewers, know on the next time. Stay classy.